Hey guys, this is Precious from El Paso Weekly. We're here to meet Charlie Navar, the owner of Craze. Let's go check it out. So Charlie, tell us about Craze and what kind of business is it?
Craze is an Eastside local yogurt store and cafe that has like a lounge atmosphere with games, music, and TV. It's more of a social environment for people to hang out and enjoy.
Please tell me about your story and how did you get everything started?
Well, it's definitely a long process. Craze took me 2 years just to open. And then after opening, we opened on January 11th of 2011. And it was middle of winter, super cold. Thank God when we opened, we had a line out the door. We were really well supported by the community. And I mean, we would see people come in 2-3 times in the same day, every time trying to bring somebody new, just because it was the first concept of this style of yogurt, which is self-serve frozen yogurt in El Paso. And it was just amazing. From there, we've grown 9 years later.
So what were some of the obstacles you had to face?
Definitely the hardest obstacle with opening Craze is, since it was the first concept of its kind here in El Paso, I couldn't get any help. There's nobody to see or follow as an example. So I went traveling out of town to try to ask people if they could help me out, if they could answer some of my questions. But literally people would kick me out of the store, close the door in my face, just definitely didn't want to help me out at all. So I had to do lots of my own research, a lot of my own like trial and error. I even would host yogurt parties at my house just so I could practice serving and asking for feedback, and then practice taking apart the machine and putting it back together. So that was definitely probably the hardest part of opening.
So what did your friends and family think about you opening this business?
Really, they had no idea what I was opening. I mean, I'm telling them it's yogurt, it's coffee, it's gonna be lemonade, I have music. They're like, what's that? You know, like I said, it was the first of its kind. But when we opened, they were like, wow, now I get it. This is a cool concept. And luckily they thought so, and the rest of El Paso did too.
So what's your most popular flavor?
For sure, most popular flavors are fresh tart. It's the natural, the original flavor. We actually bring it in from Italy and we make it from scratch here every day.
And why would you say it's your customer's favorite?
It's just like a good base. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit sour. It's not overwhelming on either spectrum. People can load it up with fruit, they can load it up with chocolates. Basically a mix and match of anything just to make it their own Craze style.
So what advice could you give us for people who are trying to start their own business?
The advice that I would give, if you're trying to start your own business, is definitely pick something that you love. I mean, it sounds kind of cheesy, but to follow your dreams, because no matter how hard you work, how many hours you put in, you never feel like it's work. You'll always enjoy what you're doing, and you can do it as long as you want.
So one thing we love about Craze is what you guys are doing to give back to the community. What could you tell us more about Craze Cares?
Craze Cares is our charitable arm where we work with nonprofits and different organizations like school groups or churches, where we work for them. We set up at different events they may have or go to their schools and serve to their students, and then a portion of whatever we make goes back to them as a fundraiser, and that helps them go on like school trips or pay for meals or basically whatever they can use the funds to do their programs.
So tell us your favorite thing about El Paso.
Well, besides El Paso Weekly, I could really appreciate the people of El Paso. I think they're really kind, they're very supportive. I mean, they definitely come through for me and they supported me, a concept that was totally unknown. And now we're here 9 years later with our storefront plus 10 mobiles, and anywhere you go, we'll always have a line. I'm totally grateful for El Paso and the people of El Paso.
And do you have any plans for your 10-year anniversary?
I do. I want to do some type of big charity blowout event where we can really show El Paso the appreciation that we have for them and really give back to our community.
Thank you so much for having us, Charlie. It was nice getting to know you and Craze. Can you tell us where we could find you?
Thank you for coming out. It was an awesome time. I really appreciate it. We're located at 1327 George Dieter in the Las Palmas Marketplace. We're at the intersection of George Dieter and Zaragoza. Or you can also connect with us online on our website, any social media at Craze Yogurt. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.